overwhelmingly, it was nice work, mate. Good stuff. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, beep, 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 beep. Got a few beep, beeps as well from people passing, and got a beep, beep from a bus driver as well, which was always nice to see. And we only had one person, right? We only had one angry, aggressive, ugly in his attitude person. And this was somebody who worked, ironically, for guess what? A refugee charity. Ironically, in the same building as the Merchant's House. And he goes, "Oh, I work to blah, blah, blah for refugees and asylum seekers. And these are vulnerable people." And see, when they come that vulnerable stuff, it's like, no, they're not vulnerable, mate. And as soon as you cut them down like that, as soon as you say, we're not listening to this vulnerability angle, then they've got nothing to say. They've nothing to say because they realize you're not falling for it. You're not falling for it. And we point out that these people that, as I always say, who come across the English Channel, these are people with agency, okay? These are people who know what they're doing. These are people with self-determination, and you can congratulate them for that, in fact. But they're self-determining individuals. They know what they're doing. Don't try to make me feel sorry for them, okay? They've got their own life going on. Whatever is going on in their life is not my concern, okay? I'm concerned to the extent I'm concerned about things for people in my purview, in my little world, my friends, my family, looking out wider, my neighbours, and the people here in Glasgow. But I cannot be and should not be concerned for everybody in the world. Emmanuel Macron put it well. He said something to the effect that we cannot embrace all the misery of the world. We cannot embrace all the misery of the world because, believe me, every day there's misery in the world. We can do our best to alleviate it. Politically, we can ask our countries, our governments, to stop bombing the shit out of other countries. That would certainly help. And I do encourage people to go down that route as well, to encourage our governments to be peaceful. But at the end of the day, we cannot embrace all the misery of the world. And it's not for us. It cannot be for us to embrace that and to make that our lives. So the only person today, in the time that we were out for several hours, the only person who criticized us in a very aggressive manner, I might add, was somebody who literally worked for a refugee NGO. He's literally getting paid by us, the British taxpayer, to do his job, because these NGOs only exist on British taxpayers' money.